I'll be showing you how to import data in a more flexible way so that you can be able to deal with either unbalanced data or balanced data. This is my data. These are the frames. I've got 10 frames, as you can see on my spreadsheet. And what you will realize is for frame one, for example, there are five of time series data points. And for for frame two, there's about 20. So I know in this case, the maximum number of year points are 20, and it changes according to whatever data I got from this data that I'm working with. So to be able to import into your Gretel, you have to go open your Gretel, yes, file, open data, user file, and then you've got to look for the location. There's an XLS file. You open it up, and then it says you want to import from one to one. So we've arranged it in such a way that your first column and your first row is firm. This cell here is firm. In that way, it makes it much easier. I suggest you do that. You say, okay, instead of actually having to worry about this, say, okay, imported data has been interpreted as undated. So the date is the year here. So yes, the information here is not true, but all you have to say here is yes. If you have data in the same manner that I do have it here. So I'll say yes, and then we're going to be choosing panel. This may have been explained in previous videos by other authors of other videos, and say forward. And then here, the other video, another YouTube video, and you've come across it in the same playlist that I've created with this video, you won't see this option with the data that the guy has got. And that's because the data didn't have a year. So somehow Gretel is able to realize that there is a type of an index type of information here that goes by, it's a whole number type of information. And it also realizes this too, that there's repetitive numbers here on this one too. And if you will give you this option, but basically, if you make sure that instead of having your firm names, but you have firm IDs, as I do have here, and you have your year, and it's all uh, digits. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2000 or 19,000 or whatever, as you do find here. You should be able to pick it up like this. Then you choose this option, use index variables. It's very flexible. And then when you say forward, it'll give you this option. So let's go back and let's look at the other options. So if you say stacked time series and you say forward, you'll have to tell it that you've got 10 units and then the number of 10. It's not able to work with unbalanced data if you do it that way. So when you have unbalanced data, it's quite important that you organize your data in this way. You make sure that your firm or your unit of analysis is a number, and then your year is also specified. Then you make sure that you use the use index variables option here. Then you say forward. Then your unit or group index variable is going to be firm, yes, and your time index variable is year. And this Gretel has picked it up, and you say forward. And then it tells you now you have 10 cross-sectional units observed over 20 periods. And yes, some of the units may not have 20 periods, they may have less. But the point is you have flexibility by using that option. Then you say apply. And basically, that is how you import data in a way that you can be able to do your analysis.